The problem with feminism, I think the principal problem, is the cultivation of an attitude of victimization. Feminism tries to make women believe they are victims of an oppressive, male-dominated, patriarchal society. And they really wake up in the morning with a chip on their shoulder.
I was in the abortion business. I knew if I could go into a school that the pregnancy rate would increase by 50%. I knew if I could get a girl sexually active that she would have 3 to 5 abortions between the ages of 13 and 18, and that was actually our goal.
The goal of feminism from the beginning has been to change the family unit. We don't want the father in charge earning the bread and the mom staying at home with the kids. We want it flipped. We want moms to be able to go out in the workforce. In fact, we'd rather have both parents gone and the children in the hands of the state. And again, that just traces right back to Marxism and socialism. It's far better for the state to run everything and decide how our lives will be than for individual families to have that autonomy.
Feminists often argued that if you're going to have children at all, only have one, because one doesn't interfere with a career that much. So she had one child, and she continued to work and has always worked. So she has absolutely no sympathy for the homemaker. In fact, at one time when she was criticized, she said, well, what am I supposed to do? Stay home and bake cookies?
At some point in time during the training, they would have a crying fit, at which some men would, feel sorry for them or, be like, I don't know what to do. Other men would just look at them and be like, she's weak. So I say it depends on the individual. Some who were sexually assaulted, it was basically like an attack on their soul. I mean, that's the best way I can describe it. And some just never fully recovered from that.
If a woman wears maternity clothes, she shouldn't be surprised when people think she's pregnant. If you wear a uniform that says you're a police officer, you shouldn't be surprised if people think you're a police officer. So if a woman dresses as though she's loose, she shouldn't be surprised if that's what people think of her character. And as a Christian, that's a real problem, because what we're doing is lying about the nature of God, and we're communicating something we're not.
Get a TV, or, do you know what's causing that? And I tell them they're wonderful and they're blessings, and I want more. And they don't understand that. People in the world do not understand that. I have come to the conclusion that people in the world truly hate children. And that is strong words, but the more I see people and the way they relate to children, the more I see that they truly see them as burdens on society.
I think Knox's legacy should be what he stood for. It should be sola scriptura. It should be preaching the doctrine of Christ crucified. It should be the primacy of the Bible as a rule of faith and life.